after watching it twice already, this is what I came up with. I can make an argument for both guys on why they won. This is one of those fights, one of the hardest fights to judge, because each round, a lot of rounds, there was a couple of definitive rounds for, I would say, Haney. And I have it written down. I'll have to share it with you later, but I have it written down. I'm driving. But there's a couple of definitive rounds where I was like, man, Haney, he won that round. He dominated that round. And it was toward the mid part of the fight, like maybe like 5-4 around there. He dominated. And then there was a few rounds on the back end of the fight where Lomachenko clearly dominated and took control in those rounds.
Again, like I said, from round 1 to round 6, I really only gave Loma 1 round. So the rounds that I feel like Devin Haney had for sure was round 1, round 2, round 4, 5, and 6, and round 12. And with that, that's 6 rounds. That's 6 rounds. So you can give him 7 or 8, depending on how the judges feel, and that's 7 rounds to 5. The rounds that I feel that Loma had for sure were round 3, 9, 10, and 11.
I lean the exact same way.
Too, because the criteria for scoring fights, first of all, effective, clean punches. Both guys are landing effective, clean punches throughout the night. Haney was more dominant downstairs with an occasional hook up top. Good jab. Haney.
Loma's step in quick jab was probably more eye catching because, he stepped in, he hit Haney, caught him off guard, knocked his head back. So because of that, a lot of people probably was going off of Loma won that round because it was eye catching shots. But realistically, Loma got hit with a lot of power shots in that same round.
Also, another criteria is effective aggressiveness. Haney was pressing forward as well, in spots. And then in spots, he was having to fight off his back foot and counter Loma as well.
The aggression thing, they both were taking turns. Throughout the whole fight, you hear the commentary, which was saying, yo, the fight was close. Max at times was like, that round was, I'm leaning towards Haney, though I could see it, Loma.
You saw one pressing forward. You saw one boxing off the back foot. You saw one countering. You saw clean, effective punches from both guys. It was so difficult to score this fight as I'm watching it. I can tell you, like, I can watch it. I was watching the fight, and I was just like, dang, Haney's being the aggressor. He's landing the cleaner punches. Wow, look at that body shot right there. Then you see a flurry of combinations and coming from Lomachenko, and everybody goes crazy. And now you're thinking, oh, wow, Lomachenko won that round. And that's not necessarily true.
More Loma. Haney would land a big bomb. Woo. Loma would do it. Oh, my God, the 35-year-old's making a comeback. He's a Hall of Famer. Cut it out.
Both be on the same tip. But anyhow, I'm not mad. I can tell you this. I'm not mad at the decision because I can see how one judge can give a couple of swing rounds to one particular fighter or the champion. And that's exactly what happened.
Judgment comes out 7 rounds to 5. It's not a fucking robbery. It's just that what you were watching, the judges didn't feel. They went the other way. You can't go, the round was close, but I leaned Loma. And then when the fight comes out, but they leaned Haney, you can't scream robbery.
So, look, I would have preferred a draw. Run it back. That's what I would love to see them run it back. We probably won't get that. I don't know what Devin Haney's going to do. But the fight was so damn good and so close, it could have went either way. Either way.
A part of me do want to see him run it back because I just feel like that's one of the things that greats do. They run it back when people feel like they didn't win. It was a good competitive fight. So the age throw that shit out the window. The height
Yep.
and the size, throw that shit out the window. It was an even match.
And it was so even that you could see it being a draw.